Let's see what we have here. Find the closest number to 0. Given an integer nums of size n, return the number with the value closest to 0 in nums. If there are multiple answers, return the number with the largest value. Our first example, input 1 it has -4, it has -2, 1, 4, and 8. And from here we can see that the closest number to 0 is 1. Let's see example 2. Our array has 2, -1, and +1. And from here, it is coming back to the second part of this question, which is if there are multiple answers, return the number with the largest value. So here we have -1, which is closest to 0, and 1, which is also closest to 0. We can see -1, -1 and +1 are all close to 0. So we are going to pick the +1. Let's see how we are going to handle this. Now, the first thing that we need to do, we need to make sure that we have a variable that is going to hold the closest number that you're going to update. So you can say closest is equal to nums. We can give it any number in the array, but for this, let us give it the first number, which is index 0. Now we are going to loop over nums. For num in nums, we are going to check the absolute value of num. If it is less than the absolute value of closest. If it is, then you're going to update closest with the value of num. Now with this example, we are updating the closest. So definitely after this loop, we are going to find the closest value which is going to be updated. Now there is this other section with the example -1 and -2. The two of them are closest to 0 in equal number. So what you're going to do here, we're going to make sure that you're only going to return the positive number. So we're going to check if closest is less than 0, which means it is negative, and the absolute value of closest is in the nums. Then we are going to return the absolute value of closest. Otherwise, we are going to return closest itself if we don't have any absolute value that is inside there. Now, let's run and see if it's going to pass all the tests. Yes, it has passed all the tests. Let us look at the time complexity and space complexity of these two. So for time complexity, we are looping it once here, and all these operations are going to be constant. So this one is going to be linear. And for the space, we don't have any, we're not creating any space. Apart from this, we are creating it once, the closest. So this one is going to be constant. So it has a time complexity of linear and a space complexity of constant. This is going to be a solution. Let us submit it. Good, it has passed, and it is 100% best solution so far. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.